Uh, Here's an update on my Loco and service shops from SierraWest scale models. Um, since the last video, I've been fairly busy, as you can see. I cut out, weathered, and then assembled the windows. This uses a slightly different technique where you essentially use alcohol and the pastel chalk powders to weather the windows. Gray on one side, which would be the outside, and then brownish on the inside, just to show the difference in the weathering the wood. And then also on the outside, I used a brush and some craft paint, and just kind of daubed it on there to look like peeling paint. And then next step was building the doors. Still in process on that. I finally perfected the peeling paint technique that he describes, or that's described in the manual, which is one of the most awesome things about these manuals, is it describes how to do anything. Finally got the technique, realized that what had happened on the others, noticed the slight color difference, and that only some of them are peeling, is that I forgot to use the pastel chalks on the main building. And that was what, along with the mineral spirits, is providing a layer to allow you to do the peeling paint effect with acrylic craft paints. So, lesson learned, but I'm still happy with how it turned out, both of them. I think having the sliding doors will, a different tone will look fine. I mean, doors get ran into all the time, beat up, paint, they're a little bit more out in the weather than the rest of the building, so it makes sense they would be a slightly different color. Really enjoying this kit so far. It's been a relatively easy build. Now this is the second kit from, or technically the third kit from SierraWest scale models I've done, so I've learned some of his techniques, but they're explained so nicely in the manual, which here's a typical page in the manual. Shows a black and white picture of what you're working on, and then lots of descriptions of how to build it, suggestions on how to keep it square, how to weather it, and it just goes through every step of the process. So by the time you're done, if you follow the directions, you end up with a very good looking kit. I'll go over two quick tips on here. The first is in picking your scale strip wood. Often it's in a bag and very difficult, to tell the sizes. So what I have here is a digital caliper. If I remember correctly, it cost me less than $20. General brand. I got it at my local Orchard Supply Hardware. If you're here in California, I'm sure there's other hardware stores that carry this cheaper brand. So let's see. Turn it on. The coolest thing about this is it has the option to go inches in fractions, millimeters, and inches in decimal. Just change the thing. So since it's off in the description, it might be in the inches in fractions or in decimal. Very nice to do it. Of course, there's the 0 button. So close it in. We're good. Pull it out. 1/16, 5/32, 1/4. Now this might not be accurate enough to work as a machinist, but for the purpose of identifying wood, so easy. Just put it on there and check. And like I said, it was under $20. Great project or product. I actually have another one that's labeled in HO scale feet if I'm doing pure scratch building. And then my final tip is, and this is a tip that applies to any time you're using a container other than the one that you have it in, or if you're making a mixture of stuff. This is my India ink and alcohol. It is extremely important anytime you're using a different container to label it so no one misunderstands what it is. that's all I've got for now. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned. I should be posting another video soon. Thank you. Bye.